What's good, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm bringing back the top 10 rankings list for MLB The Show 21 Diamond Dynasty. I know it's been about a week since my last one, but MLB The Show is a little dry at this point in the year, but I do want to give you guys a final top 10 rankings list for every single position. So today we are talking the top 10 catchers in the game. We're going to see who the best catcher in the game is for the remainder of the year. Definitely the last time I'm going to be doing this rankings list for MLB The Show 21. I can't wait for MLB The Show 22. Ton of content planned for that game. So if you guys are excited for MLB The Show 22, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. But without further ado, hope you all enjoy the video, and let's get it.
Minika, watch me on Twitch, ooh, I'm streaming. I'm on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, red button beaming. Let's get that sub count, take over YouTube, ooh, we teaming. My content so high, ooh, yeah, I'm steaming. Ooh, yeah, I'm steaming. Red button beaming.
Okay, everyone, so we are here back on MLB The Show 21 Diamond Dynasty, and I know it's been a while since my last rankings video. Like I said in the intro, MLB The Show, pretty dry at this point. Everybody really knows who the best cards in the game are, but I do want to give you guys one last final top 10 list for every single position. So today we're talking catchers. For the most part, once again, going to be primary positions. We do have a couple cards that are secondaries, like Jimmy Fox, Kyle Schwarber. They will be on this list, and there's going to be some good catchers that didn't make the list. Guys like Pudge Rodriguez, Gary Carter's really good as well. There's a lot of great catchers in the game. We're in January right now. Can't wait for MLB The Show 22, but let's get into the list. At number 10, we have the 99 MVP Johnny Bench. Now, this card wouldn't have been bad when he came out in the game if he came out earlier on in the year, but as a ninth inning boss, really underwhelmed with this Johnny Bench card. He has bad contact against righties. He's unusable at Hall of Fame or Legend because he only has 89 contact against righties. His lefty splits are pretty solid, but the best pitchers in the game are righties. 114 contact against lefties, 100 power against righties, 125 against lefties. Not the biggest fan of his swing and batting stance as well. He is a stud behind the plate though, so that does elevate him into the top 10 with 95 fielding, 95 arm, 91 arm accuracy, 80 reaction time, and 92 blocking. Also decent speed for a catcher at 48. It was either between him or Pudge Rodriguez for the 10 spot. You could go either way depending on whose swing you like more or who you like better at the plate, because they're both pretty good defensively. Pudge is better defensively, but I like Johnny Bench a little bit better at the plate, even though I'm not a fan of both of them really at the plate. I'll give the nod to Johnny Bench. If you want to pick up this Johnny Bench card, he's about 600K in the market, or you can get him in the 11th inning program. At number 9, we are going to have the 98 overall gold glove Yadier Molina. This card was underrated when he did come out. Also, another card that came out later in the year, doesn't wow you with the stats, but he plays pretty well in game. The contact is solid for higher difficulties. 101 contact against righties, 115 against lefties. It's really the power that he struggles with, and that's what keeps him from being higher up on the list, with 73 power against righties, 85 against lefties. Good vision, that helps out the PCI size once again. 102 vision, and he's a stud defensively, even better than Johnny Bench. 97 fielding, 96 arm, 96 arm accuracy, 84 reaction time with 97 blocking, and 35 speed. If he had better power, he can be a top 5 catcher in the game, but right now, have him at number 9. If you want to pick him up, he's in an evolution program. At number 8, we have the 98 overall Will Smith from the August Player of the Month program. A little bit of another underrated card here with this Will Smith. He's excellent at the plate, plays above the stats for me, in my opinion. 110 contact against lefties, 120 power against lefties, 92 contact against righties, 116 power against righties. I wish he had 105 plus contact against righties, because he may be one of the best hitting catchers in the game if he had those stats, because he has a great swing. Really like him at the plate. Now, he's not the defender that Johnny Bench and Yadier Molina is, but he's not bad either. 83 fielding, 86 arm, 70 arm accuracy, 86 reaction time with 70 blocking. The fastest catcher we've talked about so far as well, with 63 speed. The lack of contact though against righties will hold him back a little bit. Vision as well. Wish he was a little bit better in those, because he would be higher up on the list. If you want to pick him up though, is in the August Player of the Month program. At number 7, I have the 99 Mike Piazza. This Mike Piazza looks great on paper at the plate. He has everything you want. 116 contact against righties, 125 against lefties. Good power numbers against both sides. 113 against righties, 119 against lefties. Vision, discipline, clutchness, all check the 100 plus box, but the fielding stats, not great. Worst defensive catcher that we talked about so far. 76 fielding, 74 arm, 75 arm accuracy, 68 reaction time, and then 85 blocking with 45 speed. This card reminds me a lot of a worse Jimmy Fox, and we're going to talk about Jimmy Fox later on in the list, because that card has a great batting stance, a lot of pop at the plate, great swing, whereas Piazza has great stats, but his swing, batting stance aren't my favorite. If you want to pick him up though, he's 60K on the market. At number 6, we have the 99 finest Buster Posey, and this Buster Posey card I've dropped a little bit in my rankings for the last time I did this video. This card all around is a very solid Diamond Dynasty card for for your catcher position. Super easy to get for free, but I'm not the biggest fan, once again, of his swing. Doesn't have too much pop at the plate. Excellent defender, though, but there are better defenders behind the plate that we're going to talk about higher up on the list. 109 contact against righties, 125 against lefties, 103 power against righties, 113 against lefties. Good vision, discipline, clutchness. Fielding is exceptional, so he's definitely an excellent defender. A knock, though, is his speed with only 14 speed. Very, very slow, and as a finest card, doesn't have a lot of quirks like you would expect from other finest cards that we have in the game right now. If you want to pick him up, though, like I said, super easy to get in his player program. Before I get into my top 5 catchers in the game right now, if you're enjoying the video and you're finding it useful, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Give me your top 5 catchers in the comments down below, but let's get back into it. Speaking of studs defensively behind the plate at the catcher position, there's almost no one better than Adley Rutschman. 99 overall, 98 fielding, 97 arm, 94 arm accuracy, 93 react time, and then 98 blocking with decent speed. Comes with 59 speed, but he's a switch hitting bat, solid contact numbers, but not the most pop at the plate, and that's why a lot of people are not using him right now. But I do have him parallel 3, and I like to use him from time to time because I'm batting 365 with Adley Rutschman and 176 plate appearances. So I'm doing pretty well with Adley Rutschman, even though he's not the best hitter on paper compared to some of the other cards we've talked about so far. So if you want to use a switch hitting bat with decent contact, decent power, stud defensively, and good speed, Adley Rutschman probably going to be your guy because he checks the boxes in all aspects. All around a good Diamond Dynasty card, a little bit better than Buster Posey in my opinion. If you want to pick him up, he's in the AL East Team Affinity Season 4. At number 4, we have the 97 overall tops now, Yasmani Grandal, another switch hitting bat like Adley, but this card is better at the plate, better power, better swing, but he's not the fielder that Adley is. So if you like a better defender behind the plate, go with Adley. If you like a better hitter, go with Yasmani Grandal, but he's not a bad fielder behind the plate. 91 fielding, 79 arm, 83 arm accuracy with 99 reaction time, so not a lot of things gonna get past Grandal behind the plate. 83 blocking, but definitely the biggest knock on this card is that he only has 1 speed. He can get thrown out from the outfield at first base if your opponent actually covers first base. Yasmani Grandal can get thrown out in the infield from the outfield when he's trying to get a single with only 1 speed, but he is a monster at the plate hitting wise with that power. Hits a lot of home runs for me when I've used him. If you want to pick him up, he's $69K on the market. At number 3, we have the 98 overall June Player of the Month, Kyle Schwarber, and this card has been out for the majority of the year, and he's still a great card in Diamond Dynasty in January. You sacrifice a little bit of fielding with this card for a great hitter at the plate. One of my favorite swings at the position, lefty bat, which is nice against righty arms. 113 contact against righties, 100 against lefties, 125 power against righties, 103 against lefties. Like I said, the fielding stats not great for a catcher, but they're actually not bad. 83 fielding, 78 arm, 97 arm accuracy, 83 react time. Behind the plate, though, his fielding and react time will dip by 5, so it should be 78 fielding, 78 react time. Arm will stay the same, arm accuracy will stay the same, and we don't have a blocking stat because he is a primary left fielder, but a lot of people, most people do use him at catcher. That's why he's on the list. And he's actually decently fast for a catcher, 51 speed. We'll definitely take that. If you don't have Kyle Schwarber at this point, go get him in the June Player of the Month program. At number 2, I have the 99 milestone Jimmy Fox, and last time I did this list, I knocked him a little bit because of the lack of defense, lack of arm. A lot of people could steal on this card if they really want to, but I bumped him up this time because honestly, online, not a lot of people steal in online ranked season, so I'm not going to knock him for the lack of defense and arm in this situation because he's definitely the best hitter at the plate for a catcher. Look at the hitting stats: 124 contact against righties, 125 against lefties, 122 power against righties, 119 against lefties. Like I said earlier with Piazza, he's basically what you wanted out of Piazza, but so much better because he has a better swing, better stance, better pop at the plate, but the defense is why he's not number 1 in my opinion. I didn't knock him too much for the defense, but I also can't put him at number 1 because of the lack of defense. 65 speed though, definitely great for a catcher. If you want to pick him up, you need 8 vouchers in the Ken Griffey Jr. collection. And last but not least, at number 1, the 99 overall Salvador Perez is still the best catcher in the game in January here. All around, this card does everything exceptionally well. He's a great power bat in your lineup. He's a great contact bat in your lineup. He has really solid fielding stats, and once you get him the parallel 5, that's pretty much 90 plus for all the fielding stats. Also comes with decent speed for a catcher. Perez does it all. 107 contact against righties, 122 against lefties, 121 power against righties, 125 against lefties. As for the vision, discipline, and clutchness, he doesn't have the best there. So the outer PCI, because of the vision, is going to be a little small, and he might get called a lot on check swings because of the 62 discipline, but I'm not going to knock him too much for that. The fielding stats, like I said, at parallel 5, all of them pretty much in the 90s there, and the speed is really solid. For another finest card, he does come with 10 quirks, so again, not the most quirks for a finest card, but we'll definitely take 10, especially Dead Red. This card, smashes fastballs. I really like Salvador Perez. He's my best catcher in the game in January, and most likely will be the best catcher in the game for the remainder of the year. If you want to pick him up, he's in the Aero Central Team Affinity Season 5. Okay, everyone, that's going to do it for the video today. My top 10 catchers in the game. If you enjoyed the video and you found it useful, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. I'll also be live on Twitch once again later today, probably about 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so make sure to stay tuned to the stream. Also, a second rankings video will be coming out later today, but that's going to do it for me today, everyone. See you all in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out.